Liffey and welcome to another planty video. Today we have a video on Leca. So a lot of you have asked me to do this because I started transitioning plants to Leca a while ago, but have not been doing it properly. So basically I've been using, this is not a bag of drugs, this is a bag of nutrients. So I transitioned a whole bunch of things to Leca and then have just been using this here bag of nutrients. Nutrient A, if any of you are in South Africa and have looked at Horti Shop. But I sort of wanted to make this video because I've only seen videos on Leca and transitioning to Leca using, I can't even remember what the brand is now. It's like Micro Bloom Grow, I don't know. Basically everybody uses the same nutrients. And here they're imported and they're very expensive. And I found a local brand. So, okay, so you can get these powders. And I know a lot of people who use the powders, but I did a lot of comparisons. And just for me, for storage, things like that, the liquids were easier. So I found a local brand called EHG. Boom. Also from Horti Shop. It's a fantastic shop if you're looking for any Leca stuff. They've got all the pots, all the Leca, all the nutrients, and are super nice. So I'm just going to plug them. But this is a local South African made set of nutrients. And I thought, I'll do that. Also, it's less than half the price. So yeah, full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing with these. I printed out all of the stuff that tells you, but most of it is for flowering plants, vegetables, or weed. This is not those. This one is the schedule for how strong you want your nutrients to be. So this is where we're going to be at today. So a lot of these have been in Leca for quite some time, just with basic nutrients. So I've done the whole flushing, taking them out after a week and flushing the roots and flushing the Leca and all of that. So I've been doing that. The most recent transitions are the 3-anthurium. They are 4 weeks in now. Anyway, that's not important. But basically, I just wanted to show you how I'm going to be doing this. So the suggestion, I'm going to do all this in litres and milliliters, just because that's how we work here. The suggestion for early growth and when you're transitioning your plants, my understanding is you don't want to blast them with nutrients if they've just been like on fertilizer and stuff. So we're going to go in gentle. So my first dilutions for, you've got micro, we've got bloom, and we've got grow. Now, I saw a lot of things online that said with those other ones, the other makes, you have to do the micro first when you mix it up and then the other two. These, it doesn't seem to be like that. It suggests the order, well, it's listed grow, micro, bloom. So that's the order I'm going to do it in. Because otherwise you get nutrient lock, which means the plants can't absorb nutrients. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, so the basic dilution for what we're going to do now is, I had to convert it because it was on like a massive scale. This is obviously for people that have grow houses and stuff. So it's going to be 0.25 milliliters per litre. So that's for the first week. The second week, the same, 0.25 milliliters of each per litre. And then you move up to 0.7 milliliters of each per litre. And then you flush, and then it suggests you move on for mature growth / flowering to 2 mils per litre. But I think because we're not sort of like pushing for blooming or whatever, I'm going to keep it at the 0.7 mil and see how that works. So I'm going to keep you updated on this because I haven't seen anything on these nutrients, and I've looked up and I couldn't really find anything about like maintaining your plants in this rather than like putting them for harvest. So we'll see how this goes. Anyway, so I've got different syringes for each nutrient because I don't want to cross-contaminate stuff. As you can tell, I'm very prepared. Today has been quite a morning, well, it's been quite a weekend. If any of you follow me on Instagram, you will know that Rosie got rushed in on the weekend to the vets, and she had a huge tantrum, was shaking. They're not quite sure. They think she's got an infection of some kind, and she was a little bit better. And then yesterday, the same thing happened, even though she's on antibiotics and painkillers and stuff. So I had to rush her back to the vets yesterday, and they've kept her overnight. So my phone is here. I'm waiting for a call from the vets, and they're not sure what to do, and it's all very stressful. So I thought I'm just gonna distract myself by making Leca nutrients. So sorry if this video is a bit weird. I'm a little bit distracted. So I'm going to mix these up, and then I'm going to show you, because once you've mixed all your nutrients up, you have to check the pH of your water. So like I said, you don't want your pH to be out of the 5.5 to 6.5 range. I am cheap. So I bought a whole bunch of kits, litmus test kits for an art project ages ago, and I've had them in the cupboard, which works exactly the same for testing the pH of water. You can buy drippy liquid kits, but I thought, I've got these, I'm not going to spend another 70 bucks when I actually have these already. So we're going to use the strips because that's how I roll. Okay. Oh yes, and then you have pH up and pH down. So basically you put little drops of these in to get your water where it needs to be. But let's see what it does. I also realized that I don't have a receptacle big enough, so we're just gonna, I have a litre jug, and then I think this is gonna fit 2 litres. I think that's gonna be enough. I was gonna put it in this, but I think that's just gonna be a bit of a mission. So, should have done this ages ago. This is our drinking water with our fancy filtered sticks. I'm hoping the charcoal's gonna filter out some of the chemicals. That's a litre. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna fit 2 litres. Oh, why am I so disorganized? Okay, let's try and fit 2 litres in. We'll wing it. I feel like that's just kind of the motto of this channel, is realistic plant housekeeping. Everybody else seems like they've got themselves together, and I'm just here being like, I don't have a jug that fits 2 litres of water in it. Okay, let's see. Oh, we are up to the lip, but we're in. Okay, so what am I doing with life? We are going to start off with the, where are you? Grow. So the directions are on the back as well, but again, it's only for large grows. So it says shake well. I don't really know what well means. What are we adding? Okay, so it's 0.25 milliliters. That's a tiny amount. Okay, so I'm going to put half a mil in. She says, is this child safety locked? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm going to cut that just to put it out there before I put it in recycling. You should always cut those things in half. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's Lumo green. All right. So what did I say? 0.5 of a mil. Okay. 0.5 of grow. Blub. Right. Keeping that syringe separate. Then, I guess it doesn't really matter, so micro. Oh wait, I understand how to get these lids off now. Okay, micro. Oh, that is orange. Apparently the color is important for you guys to know. Okay, 0.5. Boop. And then the last one is bloom. Okay. feel like this is going to be purple. Oh no, it is bright pink. Okay, also 0.5. Bloop. Didn't bring anything to stir it with. Do I have a paintbrush? No, that would be far too helpful. I'm just going to use this. Stirry, stirry, stir. Okay, now we do the thing where you check the pH. So let's get a pH strip out. So what are we going for? Between 5.5 and 6.5. Okay, look, this is not going to be so specific because it's just 5, 6, whatever. But let's see. I did test our water independently and it came back within the right range. So I'm hoping I'm not going to have to do too much. So, boop. Ooh, I think that is bang on. I think that's a 6. I've stuck it on next to the 6. Nope, focus, focus, nope. Anyway, I think that's fine. I don't think anything needs to be added to that. That is fabulous. So that means I don't need to add pH up or pH down. I think that the acidity level is great. So before I ruin everything, let's just put this lid on. I'm not going to show you me watering all the plants. All of my plants in Leca are over here. We've got, for example, before I tear this plant to pieces, this Dischidia rucifolia, loving life in Leca. All the pots are empty, obviously, because I'm waiting to fill them up. Hoya linearis is smashing in Leca. These wall pots are great. I want to get some more of these. What else? Yeah, it's mostly Hoya and then my Anthurium. So like this guy, for example. So now I'm just going to top up all the reservoirs to about 1/3. So to about there. And then just monitor them. So before next week, if the water goes down, I'm going to top them up. And then I'm going to do the same thing again next week and then top it up until 3 weeks time. And then I'm going to put it up to 0.7 of a mil per litre. So 1.4 mils each for 2 litres, because I think 2 litres is going to be enough for what I've got here. I've got a lot more plants rooting in Leca, but I'm not going to give them the full nutrients quite yet. I'm just doing fertilizing on them. Yeah, I think that's it. That's pretty much my understanding of Leca. Look, I think it's fairly obvious that I don't really know what I'm doing. But a lot of you asked me to make this based off of our South African chemicals, nutrients. So I'm going to update you on this on my Instagram. So if you want to follow at leafy.greenfingers, I'm going to be posting more regularly on there, but I'll do a follow-up video potentially in like 2 months, because we're just moving into growing season now. So like when we're in mid-season and once they've all transitioned to being on the nutrients, and let you know what's cracking. And hopefully Rosie will be in that video with us. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna now water my plants with this good water. And yeah, I hope that was helpful. If I've done anything glaringly wrong, if you know anything about these EHG nutrients, please let me know. I would appreciate any feedback. I think I'm doing it right. But any feedback would be really greatly appreciated. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, I'd love to have you here. If you have any suggestions for videos, also that would be great. Anyway, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys next time for another planty video. Bye guys.